Hey guys, long time no see. I haven't filmed a video in a while because of personal real life shit. But I'm making one today because there's something I need to talk about, and it's something that nobody ever talks about. And okay, number one, I'm sorry for the light. The window's over here and the chair is here, so I can't move it. So, sorry about the light. Sorry you can only see half of my face. My lighting is always fucked up anyway, so not like you guys care. But, yeah, and I'm sorry if you can hear the air conditioning. I don't know if you actually can, but I'm not turning it off. It's gonna be freaking 75 in here. No. But, and my dishwasher apparently is on. But I'm making this video because there's something we need to talk about, not only as a YouTube community, not only as a commentary community, for those of you who make commentary videos, because I really don't know if I actually do. I don't know where I fit because I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing on this app. But I'm going to talk about this because it's something we need to talk about as a human community, especially on the social media. If you don't know who Nick Snider from the Viewer's Voice is, I watch him, I subscribe to him. He's left Twitter a while ago, a few months ago or so, because apparently the children on that app, because there's really just children that do this, have forced him off the app, off of Twitter, because people won't stop attacking this young man, this human being, for his sobriety. Okay? That's not okay. That's fucked the fuck up. Okay? No. You never, ever go after somebody, whether you like them or not, for their sobriety. Nick Snider, if you don't know, is a former drug addict. He has relapsed a few times. The last time was probably about a year or so ago. Maybe more. That was the last relapse. And so he's in recovery to this day. Yeah. And addiction is very, very hard to go through. And it's very, very hard to recover from. Once you are a recovering addict, you are never not a recovering addict. Whether it's alcohol, drugs, gambling, shopping, whatever the fuck it is, you are never not in recovery. Okay? Once you are in recovery, you are never not in recovery. You are always, till death, always in recovery. Okay? So you never ever attack somebody for their sobriety. And I notice that people always, number one, they always attack him for his sobriety because he's a known former drug addict. He's very open about his recovery. He's very open about his addiction or former addiction to drugs. But here's the thing, he's not the only addict who's been open about their recovery, been open about their addiction of choice. There's another content creator, especially here in the community, in the commentary community, Peter Mon. You know Peter Mon? He's very, very open about being a recovering alcoholic. He's very open about his mother being a recovering alcoholic. But you notice how and he has a Twitter account. He never talks about people attacking him for his sobriety. And I get he's been in recovery for like 20 some odd years. But he's a recovering alcoholic. Nick Snider is a recovering drug addict. I notice that people have a tendency to attack drug addicts or former drug addicts more than they do recovering alcoholics because drugs are bad. Alcohol, oh, it's great that you were in recovery. Yeah, that's wonderful. Nick Snider being a former drug addict, oh, you're a druggie, oh, you're addicted to drugs, oh my god, he's so fucked up, and he looks unhealthy. Are you fucking kidding me? What is it about the negative connotations with drugs that's so much worse than the negative connotations with alcohol? It's more accepted to be an alcoholic or a former alcoholic because everybody knows somebody in AA. But drug addicts are the bane of human existence. They're the lowest of low, even if they're in recovery. It's so stupid, okay? It's so fucked up. And I get that these are children doing this because they're children and they don't fucking know and they don't care to know because they're fucking children and their parents aren't watching because, God forbid, you watch your kids on your fucking social media. You don't know what they're doing on Twitter. You don't know who they're attacking. They could be following Gabby Hanna's little cult and attacking everybody and the next person. And yeah, okay, come for me. I don't care. I have a life in the real world. I don't give a shit about you. I don't care about Gabby Hanna. Fuck, let her do whatever the fuck she wants. But yeah, okay. And on that note, we're going to talk about, Gabby Hanna said that she has a bachelor's in psychology. I don't, but I have taken psychology classes because I was going for my degree in psychology, but the money ran out, financial aid ran out, so I can't afford to go back. Once I do, hopefully with this channel, I will be able to go for my bachelor's in psychology because that's something I would love to have. Not even to do anything with, just to have. Because that's a good reason to go to college, to get a degree in something that you're interested in and that you would love to just have. So, but when I was taking psychology classes, one of the things they were talking about was addiction. Because one of the classes we were required to take was substance abuse. And what we learned is addiction is very, very hard. And there are 5 stages of addiction. There is the pre-contemplation stage, where you'll hear people say, I don't have a problem. I can stop whenever I want to. I just don't want to. So, fuck off. That's what you'll hear in that stage. And then in psychology, we have to move them from stage to stage. We always meet them where they are, because that's the point. You have to meet people where they are in their life. Meet people on the day. If they're having a bad day and they're screaming at you, especially if you're like me who work in retail, that's their thing. That's not you. It's not about you. It's they're having a bad day and they're lashing out because they're having a bad day. So you meet them where they are. So we move them from the pre-contemplation stage of addiction to the contemplation stage. And that's where you'll hear them say, yeah, I have a problem, but what are you going to do? I have a problem. That's just it. Yeah. So they know they have a problem, but they're not going to do anything about it. So then we see if we can move them to the next stage, which is the planning stage. That's where you'll hear them say, yeah, I have a problem. But I don't know if there are any places around here that'll help me. Are there any local places? You'll also see them Googling local rehab places. You'll see them going to the rehab station getting pamphlets, but not going because they just have them there and they just bring them home and maybe they'll read them once or twice, but that's it. So then we move them to the next stage, which is the action stage. That is where not only are they looking up rehab centers, they're going there, getting the pamphlets, reading the pamphlets, talking to the people at the rehab center about their problem and what they can do and what services they offer there, and actually putting themselves into the rehab centers. They'll actually put themselves in there. And that's the action stage. That's where they're actually taking steps, actual physical steps, to deal with their addiction and get the help that they need. And while in there, they'll learn, all the things you need to learn about recovery and what to expect and what to do. And then when they come out, they're in the maintenance stage. That is the hardest stage in recovery because relapses happen. And if you have followed Nick Snider for a while, for a few years or more, you know he has had relapses. That's a thing that exists because the maintenance stage of addiction is extremely hard to do. You have to not only stop talking to the people you were used to talking to before you went into the rehab center, you have to stop going to the places you always went to. You have to stop frequently, places that you did drugs, stop frequenting the bars, and stop hanging out with the people that you were hanging out with, get new friends, go to new places, and that's not easy to do, okay? It's not easy. And this is where Nick Snider is right now. He is in the maintenance stage of his sobriety. And it's not easy, and he has been doing good for about a year or more. That's yay. We applaud Nick Snider for working on his sobriety because, like I said before, a few minutes ago, you are never not in recovery once you are a recovering addict of any sort. It is extremely hard to maintain sobriety, and relapses will happen. They will happen. They are bad. But if the person recognizes that they are relapsing and then goes back to the action stage, because you will never not go back and forth between the action and maintenance stages, because that maintenance is very hard to do. If you go back to the action stage, that's a good thing because you know you need help and you're going to get physically going to get help again, and then working back. But if you are in the maintenance stage, you relapse and then go all the way back to the pre-contemplation stage, that's not a good thing. And Nick Snider is in the maintenance stage, and last time he relapsed, went straight back into the action stage. That is a huge, big, wonderful thing because he knows he has a problem. He knows it's hard to deal with his problem, and now he knows there are things that he needs to do to prevent the relapse from happening. Even if he knows it's still very hard. And this is something we need to talk about, and I would love if you are watching this and you are a Peter Mullen lover, you love him, you watch him, you subscribe to him, I would love it if he talked about this, especially with Nick Snider, because he's a recovering alcoholic. So he understands the whole recovery process. He is in AA. He talks to his sponsors. NA, Narcotics Anonymous, is pretty much the same thing. You have sponsors. You have people you have to help you back into the action stage. You have somebody that you can deal with to help you deal with your recovery. You have people that you can talk to. You have positive things in your life to help you through the recovery, help you through the maintenance stage, and keep it up day by day by day. This is why AA has that take day by day idea, because you have to take it day by day. You cannot sit there white knuckling, as Dr. Phil would say, and yes, we know, we hate Dr. Phil, but regardless of whether he still has his license, he does have a forensic psychology degree. You can't take his degree away from him. So he has a good idea of what he's talking about. But you cannot white knuckle your way through the maintenance stage. You have to keep up every day and take it day by day. Yeah. So you cannot attack somebody who's in the maintenance stage of recovery, who is in recovery, who has said he's in recovery, and expect him not to feel a certain way to get him back. You can't. I don't understand what these children on Twitter are trying to do. They're trying to get him back into drug addiction, and doing drugs again so they can justify their claims of him being a drug addict. And that's not okay. Because all of this stems from that stupid voice note from Creepshow Art, who has her own issues, by the way, if you don't know. Obviously, she has things she's dealing with and going on in her damn life, and she needs to attack somebody else. But she has said they're drugged people. Her, she has referenced Dustin Daly, who is Nick's fiance. They are engaged. They are a couple. They're wonderful. I love them. Dustin Daly is starting to do true crime, which means I might start subscribing to him because I like him. He's cool. He's from North Carolina, and I lived in North Carolina, so I like people from North Carolina, and I like him. He's pretty cool. He seems like a nice kid. So these two kids, they seem like nice kids. So you cannot sit there with Nick Snider and his happy life, because he's doing good in his life, and bring him down to justify what you are saying, to call him a drug addict, and then make him so stressed out that he leaves the maintenance stage for drug addiction again, and make him relapse so you can justify calling him a drug addict. See, he's a drug addict. See, he does drugs. He does drugs. See, he's doing it right now. No, are you fucking kidding me? Maintenance stage is so hard to deal with, so you can't sit there and attack them. So we need to talk about this. We need to talk about stopping people from attacking people who are dealing with sobriety, who are in recovery. You can't do that. That's not okay. And if you're watching this and you have a Twitter account and you are one of the people that are attacking him, I get it. Your mother doesn't give a rat's ass about you, but let me be the mother that actually cares about you. Don't do that. That's not okay. We don't do that. That's not morally right. You don't do that. That is not okay. That's bad. You don't ever attack anybody who's struggling in recovery, who's doing the best that they can day by day to not use, because that's a good thing when they don't use. We don't want them to use. That's not okay. That's a bad thing. Drug addiction is a bad thing. We need to keep them in the maintenance stage. We don't want them relapsing. That's not okay. Regardless of whether you like them or not, doesn't matter. You can hate them all you want. See, this is the thing that kids don't understand. You can hate somebody but still celebrate the positive milestones in their life. Like Gabby Hanna, we hate Gabby Hanna. We don't hate her. We don't like her behavior. We don't like how she's acting. But we like her because we want to celebrate any milestone, any good thing. When she releases music, that's a good thing. Yay! She's doing good things because that's what she wants to do. And when she makes steps to do the things she wants to do, yay, positive things, that's a good thing. Yay, she's releasing music. True. She tends to start drama or talk about drama to drum up attention, to promote her music, which is not a good thing. You just release the song if you want to. Release the EP when you want to. And then say, I released a new EP. Yay! This is my new song. Yay! That's what you do. You don't, start shit with, people. Yeah, she can sit there saying, well, I'm not starting shit. They're starting shit. Yeah, months ago. It's over and done with. Yeah, it didn't happen today. It didn't happen yesterday. There's no need for you to respond, but yes, she needs to respond because she needs to get her stuff out there. Okay, yeah, you said your piece. Are you done now? You said your piece? You done? You said your piece? Are you done with setting your piece? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, yay for you. Move on. Yeah, you said your piece. Yeah. Can you shut up now? You said your piece. Yeah. We heard you say your piece. Yeah. Yeah, you said your piece. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's your piece? Okay. Okay, that's good. That's nice. Yay. Yay for you saying your piece. Yay. Yeah, she wants people to go, that's your piece? Oh my God. Mic drop. Oh my God. Gabby had a Jesse. Gabby just dropped. That's what she wants. And no. Yeah. But look, that's all I'm going to say about the Nick Snider feels voice thing and addiction. Because we need to talk about this. This is not okay. You don't attack people's sobriety. So if Nick Snyder ever sees this, Dustin Daly ever sees this, yay for you for doing the good thing. Yay for your vlogs and your candles. Your shopping addiction. You're replacing one addiction with another. You know that, right? You see that? You see that? I see you replacing one addiction for another with your candles. I see. Oh yeah. Alright, so that's all I'm gonna say. 20 minutes. Look at me. I'm like a commentary channel here. 20 minutes. I didn't go off on a tangent for like 100 years. Look at me. Alright, but I'm gonna say, but I said what I had to say. And we do need to talk about this. And I guess I'll see you when I see you.